Hi everyone, I'm Chloe and thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. It's 2018 and I really feel like the new year brings a lot of motivation and energy into people. Everyone has goals and resolutions, as you'd like to say. I thought it would be really cool to share it with you guys what my personal goals are for 2018. Maybe we have some in common, who knows? My first goal for 2018 is a very specific goal. It's to have a new website. So I created my own website last winter because it was part of a school project and we had to put certain things on it, which wasn't everything as I wanted my personal website to be, but I had to do it as a school assessment, which I think is great because since then I've had a website, and even though it wasn't how I wanted it to be in the beginning, I could always change it, but now I have a domain and I have a website, so I can make whatever I want out of it. My goal for 2018 is to remake this website, change a little bit of things about it, but I'll let you know once it's ready because it is definitely not yet. My second goal for 2018 is to create more and consume less. And even though I do create a lot and I do enjoy creating, and it really is what makes me really happy and the person that I am. However, I still get really sucked in watching YouTube videos, scrolling through Instagram. I think we all do these kind of things. It's not an excuse. So my goal for 2018 is to definitely change my habits when it comes to social media and create more content and consume a little bit less. My third goal for 2018 is to worry less. I am this kind of person that tends to get very anxious and stressed and worried when there's no need to be, and that's something I really want to change about myself, is that I might seem very fine the most of the time, but then I also have times where life gets too hectic and stressful and I get bogged down by it, and I also feel like I'm losing control. Like my life is taking over me and stress is taking over me, and I really hate this feeling, and that's something I really want to fight towards. I am sometimes really good at time management, but I'm also sometimes a really good procrastinator, and that's when I get worried. If I choose to procrastinate, then don't be worried because I chose to procrastinate for so long. So take all the consequences from my actions or change my actions. So yeah, that's the goal. Number 4 is meditate every day. In 2017, I started meditation and I had periods of time where I was very consistent with it and I would meditate pretty much every day and would be very consistent and regular with it. However, I have had periods where I just completely left meditation on the side and didn't prioritize it in my life anymore. I want to make time to meditate every single day in 2018, even if it's just 5 minutes. Doesn't need to be for an hour or something. Like most days I'll just meditate for 10 to 15 minutes. By the way, I listen to the Live Awake podcast, which is on SoundCloud, which you can go and listen to it if you want. It's free. I'll link it down below. It's a really good podcast. I really like it. It's great. You can choose whether you're meditating about self-love or it can be anything. There's different topics. I really like the voice of the girl. She has a beautiful voice. The music is also beautiful. In the beginning I started it, I was crying every single time, and I was at a place in my life where I was more fragile and sensitive, so I guess maybe that's also why. But it's a really, really good podcast and I really liked it. So if you're new to meditation or if you want to try it out, I would highly suggest doing guided meditation, at least in the beginning, and then see if you like it. If you don't like it, then just do meditation on your own. Maybe that works better for you. And it's helped with stress and worry for sure. So if you're dealing with anxiety, stress, anything like that, really, meditation is going to help you so much. If you don't know what to do with your life, meditate. You will know what you have to do. If you meditate a lot, you'll know the person that you are. Meditation has really helped me find myself, what I want, what I don't want, what's inside of me that I still have to heal, because it really goes deep sometimes, and it's really good. Like if you wanting to better yourself and improve yourself and learn new things about yourself, meditation is great. I could do a whole video about meditation if you guys are interested in it. Number 5 is be ahead of things. So it's the same as like worry less. I feel like if I'm just ahead of things all the time, I'm not gonna worry anymore. So that's something I want to do. I want to have better time management and work hard. Number 6 is wake up early. I love mornings and I love early mornings. I'm an early bird naturally, but it's true that in the winter, since it only gets sunlight only comes out at like 8, it's very hard to wake up earlier unless you go to bed very early. So that's something I'm trying to work on this year, is to get earlier nights, because I have had terrible night routine. It's not terrible, but for me it is terrible. I all go to bed very early in my family, and that's how I just function my best. So I want to go to bed early, wake up early, so I can work early, and I'm also a lot more efficient during the morning. So that's why I want to have this morning time where I can meditate, do my stretching or yoga, exercise, whatever it is that I want to do for my body, and then just learn, study, create something, edit videos, whatever. And then I still have the whole day to do something if I want to. So number 7 is to reading challenges. I want to read 6 books. I was thinking of doing 1 book per month, but I feel like it's a little bit ambitious. I do read a lot during the winter month because I take the train all the time to go to school, and that's where I get a lot of my reading from. And also every night, actually, it's part of my night routine. I read a few pages, so it's good. If I read more, that's great, but if I read 6, I'll be very happy with it. Number 8 is have an income. Since I moved to Berlin, I used to work at a smoothie bar and juice place, and I don't work there anymore, so I didn't really have an income for the last month, the end of 2017. Now in 2018, I want to have an income again. I'd like to save up money, so get a job, have an income, and actually today I just went to an interview and I got the job, so I'm really happy about it. Really looking forward to it. It's a very nice place and it's not too far from where I live, so I'm super excited and stoked to start my new job this year. Number 9 is learn how to trade. In 2017, I have invested some of my savings into cryptocurrency. I know maybe it's something that most of you guys are not interested, but I don't know, maybe some of you guys are into it that are watching me. So if you have any tips, anything that you'd recommend reading, if you're against it, also tell me about it. Like, I'm open to anything. I've just tried it like without knowing anything, and I've seen great result with it. However, I do not know how to trade yet. I mean, I do know how to trade, but it's just like I want to learn more about the whole topic just to make sure I'm not taking too much risk. But yeah, I'd like to learn how to trade and hopefully make some money out of it. Number 10 is direct my own documentary, which is already planned. It's my school semester project. Yeah. I'm gonna be directing and producing my own documentary, which I'm super stoked about. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna be doing my documentary about, but if any of you guys have a crazy story you'd like to tell, like email me, or yeah, if you're going on an adventure and you'd like it to be documented, I'm not gonna charge you any money for it, you know. I was thinking on going myself on an adventure. Why not? I don't know yet. Take my decision pretty soon, and I'll let you guys know once I know a little bit more about it. Also, related to filmmaking, I would like to apply in a film festival, apply one of my films, which I've created recently. We'll see if I win an award or if nothing, but I'd like to try it out and see how the film festival world works. Number 11 is run a trail race with my mom, and that's also already planned. In August, I'm gonna run a 32-kilometer trail race. And yes, it is crazy. I have never run more than 22 or half a marathon, and it's in the mountains, so it's very steep and there's a lot of elevation, but I'm gonna do it with my mom. We're not doing it to like be at a certain time or anything. We're doing it for fun, to do something together. It's still gonna be such a challenge, especially because I live in Berlin and it's completely flat here, so it's not like I'm gonna be able to train a lot. But but we'll see. I have some time until August, so I'm really stoked for that. It's a race that I've done already in the past, but I did the shorter version of it, so I'm very excited to do the full version with my mom this year. So number 12 is to be more confident. I'm already pretty confident with myself, but I'd like to be even more confident and not doubt about myself so much anymore. Number 13 is to go out more and interact with people. So it goes along with being confident. I feel like when you're just naturally confident, it's just easier to talk to people. And I'm not the kind of person that's really shy or anything, but it is true that I really stay home a lot. I don't go to so many events and stuff like that. I like my cozy routine life at home, and I like my friends and stuff, and I love meeting new people. I love meeting new people like you guys. Whenever some of you guys come to Berlin or wherever I am, it's always so much fun to meet you guys. So it's something I'd like to do more of. Another thing I want to do better this year is to be more positive. I already said it a few times in the past, I think, but I'm a very pessimistic person from birth, and I've changed a lot lately, so I'm just like trying to like keep on this path of like becoming more and more positive, and also not get bogged down whenever something happens, you know, like just see the positive side of things more than the negative side of things. Number 15 is to grow my social media accounts, so my Instagram and YouTube. As some of you know, YouTube and Instagram has changed a lot lately, and that's why a lot of like creators haven't continued growing as much as they were in the past, and that has definitely happened to me. Obviously I wasn't traveling anymore, so there might be also other factors that have interfered my social media growth career, or I don't know how you would call it. Even if YouTube and Instagram has changed and not as many people see my videos, even if they're subscribed to me, I do believe that with hard work, anything will come. So I'm trying to focus on that. And then also to do with that, my number 16, I think it is to define my style better, not only on social media, but also in my real life. I don't want to buy tons of clothes and stuff like that, but I'm definitely passionate about fashion, and I kind of want to like sell most of my things and just like start fresh and buy new things, which I haven't in a long time. I'll definitely be selling a lot of my clothes, which are still in great condition, so if any of you guys need clothes for cheap prices, definitely go check my Depop or chloe.chenorkian if you're in Germany. Because I will be selling clothes there. If you don't have any of these, you can DM me on Instagram and we can find a way. And I'm also gonna be donating a lot of my clothes for sure. Number 17 is to save up money. So that goes with getting a job and having an income. I want to be able to save up more money this year. I want to work towards bigger projects, which I would like to release this year or next year. Which I don't want to talk about on here right yet, but I'd like to be able to save some money and capital for me to make these projects happen. So that's in my mind this year. And also I will be finishing school in 2019, and then what's gonna happen then? You know, I'm gonna be out of school. I'm gonna be like left in the job jungle, if you'd like to say. So I kind of need to prepare myself for that. Even though I have already a few ideas about what I want to do after I'm done with school, which is for sure gonna travel, I need to save up money for that. So I'm gonna save up this year. The last one, number 18, is to prioritize me time. I do that a lot already, but sometimes self-harming habits that I have that are not really benefiting me, I'm not like truly harming myself physically, I'm not doing what would be the best for me. And that's something I want to focus in 2018, is really focus on doing what's the best for me. These are my goals for 2018. That's all of it. I think that's already a lot. I've definitely accomplished already one goal, which is get a job. That's good. I mean, we're only in the second week of January. I think we all can improve and better ourselves at every time of the year, not just in January. I think it's really good to sometimes take some time to sit down and be like, okay, what is it that I want to do to be the person that I want to be? It's about taking actions and decisions every single day of the year, not just during the first week, to get there. And we're gonna get there together, guys. I really believe it. Anyways, so if you guys have any 2018 goals, make sure you leave them in the comments below. I'd love to see them and get inspired by you guys. I think it's good to share our like energy and motivation for the year. If you have any video ideas or requests you'd like me to film during this year, please leave it in the comments as well, because it's a new year. I can make new videos again. And I have many ideas, but maybe you guys have better ideas. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not yet part of this small but loving community here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!